So with every passing drone release, there's some level of disappointment that we experience. And again, maybe it's not initially, but I think after the honeymoon stage wears off, we're sort of left with this uneasy feeling that we made a mistake with our purchase. Now, today I want to give you 3 easy tips to prevent you from being disappointed with the next drone release. Let's get into it. What's good, guys? Ken here, and you are watching Original Dobo. So today I thought I'd give you 3 tips that will help you from being disappointed with any of these future drone releases that are coming out. And I think the first one is pretty obvious, is to try to avoid leaks. I absolutely dislike leaks. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings on this and feel like it's fun, but I think leaks are really dangerous, especially when we're dealing with drones. A lot of times what I've seen, and at least in the comment sections, is that people take leaks as a matter of fact, and that's not always the case. Sometimes this information is passed down from multiple sources, and it's like playing a game of telephone. Sometimes they just get certain things wrong. And what I found is people make a lot of knee-jerk decisions based upon those leaks. So I try to avoid leaks in forums and any sort of news outlets that really push that type of propaganda, simply because none of it's really true until we're actually holding the drone in our hand at a press release or an event. So my first tip would be try to avoid leaks. Okay, so tip number 2 is going to probably shock you a little bit here, and that is YouTubers. We are probably one of the biggest culprits as to why so many people have so much disappointment when it comes to drone releases. Yeah, if you think about it, we honestly fuel the hype machine 90% of the time, and we do it just for clicks, which is pretty shitty of us to do, but there are a good amount of YouTubers that do just things like that just for clicks. And yeah, I feel like this had to be said, and yeah, I know I'm a YouTuber and I do certain things for clicks as well, but I feel like I need to say it because you need to know when a YouTuber is actually, fueling that hype machine. There's certain titles and triggers and all sorts of disclaimers that you will find in their videos that sort of, lead you to believe that there isn't any substantial information. So when you are looking at your next product or looking for information, let's say whether it be Mavic 2, Mavic 3, well, we already have the Mavic 2, but Mavic 3, Mavic 2 Air, whatever the next product that you are interested in, and you see a video pop up from your favorite YouTuber, take it with a grain of salt, because remember, we don't have a lot of information and it could be a slow news week and we're just trying to generate traffic. There's nothing wrong with it, but again, you want to be transparent with your audience, so I'm not really a big fan of that. Tip number 3 is to always account for variable change. Believe it or not, a lot of manufacturers will put out leaks intentionally to try to test the waters and see feedback from potential consumers. If you think about it like this, it's free marketing research for them. They can put out a leak, put out a rumor, and sort of see where it goes, so that way if they haven't yet finalized their development on a product, they can go ahead and do so for free with no risk to them. A lot of manufacturers do this, and you would be naive to think that they aren't. Nothing's set in stone until that product's boxed and on the shelf. So you could definitely take things like that to the bank. DJI is pretty notorious of intentionally putting out leaks there. If you remember, we saw this with the Mavic 2. There was a table with all sorts of products, and the more questions that were asked, DJI uses that to determine whether or not there's any interest in these future products. It saves them money, and it's just an easy way to figure out if there's any new interest. So try to avoid those situations or believe in a lot of what you see until, again, it's put into, production. But something that you can take to the bank is today's sponsor. That's Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN, and if you guys know, I travel a lot for business and for pleasure sometimes. And when I do travel, I'm typically staying in a hotel or needing to upload these YouTube videos over public Wi-Fi. And VPNs like Surfshark protect me from the nefarious and also make sure my financial and private data is secure. The last thing you want is somebody being able to sift through that information without you knowing. And Surfshark protects you against those types of people, keeps your data anonymous, and also the fact that they don't log is a big up. They have multiple clients for Android, iOS, Windows, or Mac, so you're covered no matter what device you use. With just a simple click of a button, you are secured. And right now, my viewers can save 83% with a subscription to Surfshark. Check out that link in the description below. All right, cool. So we got a chance to pay some bills and talk about something that I've really wanted to talk about for a while, which is these rumors and leaks that I keep seeing come up. And I think probably one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this mostly is because I seen an article today from Drone DJ talking about if you want to see the Mavic 3, you should stop buying the Mavic 2. I thought that was a pretty clickbait title, sort of stupid. Not really a fan of their media publication as of late. I think it's I think it's pretty much garbage. But that's just my opinion, and you already know I have some pretty strong opinions about things and people. So when I have them, I want to put them out there, but hopefully those tips will help you be less disappointed with whatever's coming out down the pipe, because again, we don't have all the information, don't have all the knowledge, but it's just a clear reminder to enjoy what you already have, and there is really no better time to fly than today. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. If you didn't, that other button is okay. You can hit that one twice. Yeah. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel because we try to do new videos every single week. I don't know why I say we, it's just me and Carl. Actually, that's not true. Carl is not real. He could be real. I don't know. Is there a Carl out there that wants to work with me? Minimum wage. You can apply at info@originaldobo.com. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Stay rich.